So what you should know about me is that I am not sporty, okay? Like, do I jog? Do I do jujitsu? Now, yes. But when I was a kid, I was that little girl, like, looking at butterflies in the soccer field, okay? But then I have two boys. And I know that having a coach on my son's team really creates stability and more of a team vibe. And in the past on his team, we have not had a volunteer parent coach. And like, I just felt like it wasn't the same. So I tell my husband, I can do this. I'm going to volunteer. And then when you are available, like, I know you know more than me, so please help me out, you know? And he says, when is the practice? And I tell him, you know, Wednesday. And he said right now he works 10-hour weekday shifts. And so yesterday, my husband showed up to volunteer coach our 8-year-old basketball team. And this is the story that I shared with my clients. And I wrote it because I wanted to share it in this very specific way. I was glowing when I first saw him there in the court when we arrived. I was so proud of him as I watched him inspire these 8-9-year-old boys to work hard and learn new skills. He even lectured one boy, but seemed to gain his respect by the end of the lesson. I was sitting next to a mom whose son was in the same team as my son, and she's divorced, and she was kind of talking about like her ex-husband never played ball with their son, and how impressed she was to see my husband in there. So yesterday, I have a busy day at work, teaching all day while my boys were in school. I did not have a chance to text him to like confirm that he was going to be there or anything. I know that my role as a police wife calls me to step in, right, when my husband cannot be there. So after work, I was able to change into biker shorts, my husband's old cut off t-shirt, and my Noble shoes, which I usually wear to run. I did my hair in like a side braid hairdo and a hat. Like, I'm dressed ready to coach these kids, okay? I knew my husband might not be able to make it because of his duties, right, and his work. We never know, right, when they could potentially get overtime. So to arrive there, I just hopped off a Resilient Ride Along group coaching call, got to support 2 women inside of my program. And in this call, I shared the story that I want to share with you right now. At the beginning of our call, after doing some box breathing, which helps us to return to our parasympathetic nervous system and relax a little bit and learn how to control our own feelings, because that was one of the themes that came up for one of my clients, was that she noticed when her husband or her partner got hypervigilant, she did too, right? And what's so amazing is we are social beings and we actually work off of other people's energy. And one thing that she can do is actually control her own